Hey folks, T-Witty here. Back with the one I've, not that I'm not enjoying Drakengard 2. I am. But,
Your company is a welcome part of this group.
Vastly more excited to keep going with, Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. So, the next quest we're going to do, that we can accomplish without any, combat, is actually Kagain's companion quest. Just need to figure out figuring out which building it is. Save us a little time. We're gonna briefly recruit Kagain out of his shop, which is at 1,500, 2,000. Right here, actually. Closer than I thought. There he is, the man himself.
With pleasure.
Tab, that's the one.
Greetings. I am Kagain. What can I do for you?
What kind of shop is this, anyhow? I run an escort business. I hire mercenaries to escort caravans en route from Amn to Baldur's Gate. Right now I'm looking for some strong sword arms, and I'm willing to pay high. It seems that one of the caravans under my protection never arrived at Baldur's Gate, and I need to know what happened. You look like a strong group of warriors. Interested in a job? Sorry, we don't have the time. Sure, we always need more money. Tell us more. That's good. I've been having a lot of problems with bandit activity lately, but they've always only taken the cargo and let the caravan go afterward. I've been catching flack from the family of some of the passengers of this caravan. After all, it was the job of my mercenaries to make sure everyone got safely to Baldur's Gate. Normally I wouldn't give one damn about some stupid whiner, but one of the passengers was the son of Entar Silvershield, and in this part of the world, his word is law. So, do you want the job or not? On second thought, not really. Sure, as soon as you tell us how much will be paid. I'll pay each of you 30 gold per head, plus a share of any booty if there's no one left alive to claim it. Sounds good to us. Hey, I'm glad you guys have some sense in your heads. I have an underling who can take care of business here while I'm gone, so let's get a move on. Journal updated. Entar's son. Kagain's quest. We've joined up with Kagain, the dwarf who wants to find the missing noble. The missing noble is the son of Entar Silvershield, and so he's really desperate to find the kid. Alright. Now, while we're here, let's, and particularly now that Kagain's in the party, we should be able to loot around, but let's check his inventory and his bio first. So he comes with a battle axe, a studded leather, and a cool helmet. I'm definitely going to pass his studded leather up to Safana before I forget, because he's not going to be in the party very long. Battle axe, medium shield, just a basic helmet. I'll probably give his helmet to Jaheira. There we go. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's check his bio now. You'll notice he's lawful evil. When asked about his past, Kagain stresses that the questioner should just mind their own business if they want to keep their teeth. It is apparent that he runs a rather shady mercenary company, and that he is quite obsessed with wealth. But any information beyond this, he is content to keep to himself. Fair enough. Alright, let's see what we can find.
Yes, dear. If that's your desire.
Kagain's actually a very good party member if you're doing an evil party, which I obviously am not, but... Fire agate gem. Fire agate is the name given to chalcedony, which contains thin lines of iridescent goethite. Goethite? When properly cut, the iridescence displays red, brown, gold, and green hues, and the finest specimens are partly translucent. A few more containers to search. 3 more fire agate gems. Nice of them to keep the same type. So they stack nice and clean. Alright, dilly dilly. Now we never need to come back here. Relevant stuff is easy enough to find. We just need to head up to the coastway, which is the map directly north of here. Between here and the Friendly Army Inn. Baragost to the south. This is it.
With pleasure.
Alright, so here's one of the caravans. The members of this caravan met a violent death. While there is no evidence to suggest it, you would surmise that bandits must be responsible. That's one. I think the other one is up this hill, which we actually can traverse. Oh, I can't.
With pleasure.
Can't do combat yet, though. We may end up needing to have Safana stealth mode, we'll see. There's the other one. Aha! Well, look what I found. This is the body of Silvershield's son. Guess I'm in a lot of trouble now. With him dead, I'll be a wanted dwarf. From what I've gathered so far, all of you are after them damnable bandits. Well, since my reputation is now mud, how about I help you gain revenge on those scumbags? We don't want you around anymore, so hit the road. Sure, we could use your skills. Journal updated. Entar Silvershield's son was killed. Alright, but we can loot this caravan for a silver ring and yet another fire agate gem, which is not bad. What else we got? Small shield and a bastard sword. Alright. Well, these things do not concern me. I don't want to keep Kagain in the party, but I am interested in knowing where he is. I don't know why. I'm literally never going to touch him again. Well, let's go on back to Baragost, just the same. I'll dismiss him right here.
I don't want to talk.
You've got hardy hides, folk. If you ever need a little more dwarven muscle around, you've got it. Alright. Where's Felda Posts? I think I ought to be able to sell the jewelry here. I hope so, anyway. I know my next destination. Hey, I told you, get lost. Ain't no room here for you troublemaking strangers. No need to get all bent out of shape. There's plenty of bar for us all. Sorry, I don't want any trouble. I'll just go on my way. I'll go where I like, pal. You got a problem with that? You say one more word and I swear I'll run you through. Back off. Hey, I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out, consorting with gods know what, and dragging your trouble back into my hometown. What do you say to that? I just do what I think is right. We solve a lot more trouble than we cause. Well, very nearly anyways. Whoa, go easy. Let's keep it friendly. How about I buy you and the rest of the bar around? I say that I've about had enough of your tone, mister. Stop pushing or I push back. Let's do two. I ain't your friend, you ain't mine. And it'll be a cold day on the 9th plane before I drink with the likes of you. Best you keep your filthy dungeon money to yourself. Better yet, how about I put you and your dead money back in the ground where it belongs? Wow, alright.
If that's your desire.
What I really need to be able to do is, get to High Hedge. Too many things. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure, you upset the balance of nature, you flash your magic around, and because of it, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun and goes out and gets himself killed. It's a bad example, and somebody ought to kick your ass for it. Don't get mad at me if somebody's son couldn't handle being out from mom's skirt. Should have taught him to fight instead of dirt farming. I'm sorry for you and your kin. Look, before this gets out of hand, maybe I should just leave. Hold on. Everyone goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable for what the fates deal. If you think you have what it takes, bring it on. He was a good boy till your kind came through town. Filled his head with nonsense, they did, and because of it he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out of your hide? Look, I'm sorry for your son and all, but I had nothing to do with it. I just want to leave peacefully. Because if you were like this at home with him, I would have bolted too. You probably had the reins so tight you nearly choked him to death before anything else could. If you knew him like you think, then ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone anyway. It's a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you. 'Tain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down. Maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted to adventure. Duncan. That was what you wanted, Marl. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folk for what couldn't be helped. That boy was a firebrand if ever there was. No, he was settling down. He wanted that new plow you bought last year. He got the gold by helping clear kobolds near Olgoth's beard. He wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer. Just like these folk, most likely. By Shantae, why couldn't he just stay home? The realms call and you go. He sounds a fine lad, taken too soon, but doing what it was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy a round and toast his memory with you. If it's alright with the both of you, I would really like to leave now. Too many mood swings in the room, and I'm getting dizzy. He probably couldn't stand all the crying. If you girls are finished, I'll go now. 1. 'Twould be fitting, I suppose. To Dynaheir Nathalin, rest ye well. I would be alone a while. Well, 'tis the calmest I done seen him in a week. Still, best you move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods. 900 XP. Journal updated. Marl's loss. A man named Marl tried to pick a fight with me at Felda Post's Inn, but I was able to calm him down. Marl lost a son named Dynaheir Nathalin. Let me see. Right. Okay, good. Not too bad, not too bad. And Safana gains a level. That's the important part. That should take her to level 3. First thing we... Oh, let's read the journal. There it is. Marl's loss. A man named Marl tried to pick a fight with me at Felda Post's Inn, but I was able to calm him down. Marl lost a son named Kinair Nathalan. Alright, let's level up Safana. She's got 25 thief skill points to allocate. We're going to put all of these points into Hide in Shadows. THACO reduced by 1, 25 skill points, 3 lore, 6 hit points. That's going to make things better.
If that's your desire.
You want some whiskey?
Keep a low profile if you please. Tempers are short for strangers right now, so what do you want? Well, I'd like to sell you all 6 fire agate gems and the silver ring. Alright. So... First thing I need to do is, I need to buy another Stone to Flesh scroll. Which I believe is,
Pleasure.
I think I can buy them at the temple east of here. Which is good, because that's the direction I need to go anyway.
Of course, darling.
Song of the Morning Temple. Keldath, Ormlear, and some sirens.
If that's your desire.
Welcome! The traveling adventurer is never turned away from a house of Lothander.
As we strive to aid all who make a difference in the realms. If you are battle-worn, we can extend a number of necromantic restorations, whatever your need. A small donation is all the compensation that we require. What kind of aid can you give us? Boom, baby. I do need one more of these for the next little quest we're going to do.
Of course,
I need to
darling.
exit this map to the east. I think there is some combat on this map, despite ostensibly being a civilized area, so we gotta be careful. Galileus? Who are you? Can't remember if you're quest-related or not.
Knowledge used wisely is the most powerful of tools.
30 degrees latitude, longitude varying greatly, moons in conjunction with... Pardon my lack of focus, but I've been studying the skies for some time now. Now I have a positively wicked kink in my neck, and cannot seem to focus on anything closer than the horizon. Such are the pains of astrology, I suppose. I have little time for such nonsense. Study on, I shall not distract your gaze. And what have your observations revealed to you? Oh, I couldn't possibly tell you all that I see. There is so much raw data that must be interpreted and examined thrice over. It is a wonder that even I can assimilate all that information with no ill effects. Still, the long and the short of it reveals interesting times ahead. If I did not know better, I would say that the heavens themselves look on with interest. Conflicts of great significance are on the horizon. And there he goes. Well, that was not terribly helpful, my man, I'm not gonna lie. Can I get to the east edge over here? Sure hope so. We could go ahead and go get Dynaheir now, but we're gonna wait a little bit. This is where we want to go. Now then, where is Tamah? 1430, 820.
Of course, darling.
Wait! Me no want fight. Me Korax. Me friend.
Korax the Ghoul. Okay, we can do this. He's dire charmed. Wait, me no want fight. Me Korax, me friend. Sorry, chum, but you're a ghoul and we're adventurers, so we're going to have to kill you. And don't look so surprised. It's all by the book. You're not our friend, but since you're a talking ghoul and we haven't seen too many talking ghouls, we'll let you live. Now get out of here. You can be our friend, but you better not do anything that'll make us mad. Me will be good boy, me promise. Me will help you with anything you need. Korax the Ghoul, dire charm.
Kill your enemies. Yes, me will.
If that's your desire.
Whoa!
With pleasure.
Alright. A lot of garbage here. I gotta make my way north. There will come a time when we can actually use Korax to kill off some lesser basilisks. That time is not now.
If that's your desire.
We can't be fucking with basilisks right now, though, I'll tell you that. This is the one. We made it. Leave me alone. Alright, here we go. Safana, where is your stone to flesh scroll? There we go. Boom, baby. Let's do it. Let's do the thing.
If that's your desire.
Yeah?
What has happened? Rest yourself. You have likely been petrified for some time now. I have rescued you. What have you to give me as payment? My name is unimportant. All that matters is that you are free. 1. How? I remember fighting some gnolls, and one turned to stone right before my eyes. I turned around and there was this lizard thing, and then you. I was turned to stone? For how long? I do not know. All that is important is that you are free now. I do not care. I suggest you pay me for your rescue, lest you join the dead once more. 1. I thank you. You have rescued a perfect stranger and asked for nothing in return. Certainly a selfless act, if ever I have heard of one. I shall speak well of you to anyone that asks. Thank you once again.
Perhaps this brute needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Journal updated. Tamah rescued. Finished. Young Tamah fell prey to a basilisk's petrifying gaze. I was happy to rescue her. What's our reputation at now? 17. Heroic. Pretty good. We're getting there. Alright, we're going to do Albert and his dog now. Alright. We we gotta head to the area south of Nashkel next. Of course, I have to manage to get off this map with my whole party.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Without running afoul of any basilisks or anything else.
Wait! Me no want fight. Me Korax. Me friend.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must
With
defend yourself.
pleasure.
I'm gonna say no. I don't want to trip Korax just yet. Being dire charmed, he eventually turns on you, but he's pretty useful. He can ghouls are immune to petrification, which means that he can tear up a few basilisks.
With pleasure.
So when
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend
With
yourself.
pleasure.
we're actually combat ready, we'll be able to I actually haven't gone directly south of Nashkel. That's pretty wild.
A woman needs her, of course, darling.
Alright, we're getting fatigued, which makes sense. We'll rest when we get to a wilderness map that's not going to aggro the guards. Vagrancy! That would be this one. Alright, let's rest. Outstanding. Okay, we need to go to
If that's your desire.
135970 to start our next quest.
You funny looking.
There he is. Albert, here, whittle doggy. Oh, why won't you come home? Excuse me, I ever so sorry to bother, but could you help me? I've lost my little dog and I can't find him. He's probably ever so scared right now. Sorry, child, but I have little time for such a trifling matter. Find your doggy yourself and quit your bawling. Have you no parents here to help thee? It's dangerous to be out alone. Certainly, little one, I would be glad to aid you. How will I recognize him? 2. Parents? Yes, I'm here with some relatives, but they're away for a moment and I'm lost. We are thinking of moving here someday, but I don't know my way around yet. I can get home okay, but I just gotta get Rufy back. Please, could you help? Certainly. You will? Oh, thank you so very much. I just know he'll be alright now. Poor Rufy isn't used to strange places and people. You're sure to know him when you see him, because he's just the cutest little thing. Here, take this as well. His favorite chew toy it is. He'll know you're a friend if you have it in your hands. Thank you so much again. Journal updated. Albert and his dog. The party has gained an item. Chew toy. A boy named Albert has lost his dog, Rufy, outside of Nashkel. With Rufy's chew toy in hand, I may be able to lure the dog back to his master. We got the chew toy. Chihira. Rufy's chew toy consists of moist and ragged scraps of flesh hanging from a mangled bone of indiscernible origin. You think you can detect a few metal fragments amidst the gore, but it is hard to be sure. Statistics, weight 1. Alrighty. Yes. Onward. Alright, to find Rufy. can usually find him okay just wandering around the top of the map. Roofy! We found him! Yay! Do not be spawning in enemies!
Of course, darling.
Sendai.
Of course, darling.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty tough bandit encounter that we definitely can't handle yet. Oh, it's
Of course, darling.
acting pretty insistent on having that Svart spawn
If that's
in.
your desire.
The opposite of
Of
good
course,
news.
darling.
Alright. There we go. Here we go. Roofy! Who's a fuzzy Roofy? Who's a fuzzy little guy? Thank you just ever so much. I better take this lost little puppy home right away. Here, take this. It's another of his chew things, but we can get more where we're going. Thanks again. Time to go home, Roofy. You'll like the Nine Hells much better than these cold climbs. We got 1,000 experience and a black opal. I rescued little Roofy and returned him to the child named Albert. I do not wish to know where they went. With luck, I will never find out. But we did get a black opal. Black opal has a greenish hue with black mottling and gold flecks. Usually found in ancient hot springs, the gem is tumbled smooth and cut cabochon. The phrase in the north, black as an opal, is used as a subtle form of praise for kind-hearted rogues and the like. Okay, neat. That's done. We're only half an hour in. We've made lots of progress. Cool. Let me see what's next. Prisoner of the Gnolls. Should be in the Baldur's Gate wiki if I can find it. Come on now. Jesus Christ, the fucking pop-up ads. I swear. It'll destroy you. There it is. Alright. So we need to go to the area east of the Gnoll Stronghold. I should be able to get to the Gnoll Stronghold itself. We'll see. Boy, they put that Zvart just right where I entered the map. I really don't like enemies appearing behind me. It's normally not that big a deal. I think it's actually off to the west.
Of course, darling.
Maybe it's actually fortuitous that I'm staying here for a bit. Let's see. Where is the Gnoll Stronghold? It's definitely west of here, right? I think so. But let me I don't want to waste any time, so I just want to know exactly where it is. Jesus, the fucking pop-ups. They make it impossible to do anything. Alright, yeah, I just need to keep going west. Very good. That's what I thought.
With pleasure.
This may, in fact, be the spot we need, although we're on the wrong corner of the map. We've got non-hostile birds.
If that's your desire.
Alright, we need to leave him alone. We'll just move on past them. Don't mind us, fellas.
If that's your desire.
For fuck's
If
sake.
that's your desire.
Come on.
Of course, darling.
Ugh. So I'm trying to get to 570, 1200. So, there's who I'm looking for. Roar. Wretched fortress, if you go there, go to conquer! What fortress do you mean? The fortress to the west. I wished to roast the captive when the others would rather let her live within that cellar. Fools. And now my brethren make me an exile from my own clan. Hear me, I shall taste her flesh yet. Journal updated. Prisoner of the Gnolls. A woman is being held captive in the Gnoll fortress to the west. It seems likely that she is still alive, as her captors apparently banished the Gnoll Ingot, upon well-founded suspicions that he might eat her. Alright, very good. I should like to go... Well, not quite. I should like to get that Gnoll fortress on my map. It's possible to exit west. Gnoll Stronghold. Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and go there. Now I know for sure it's on my map. We're not gonna do this quite yet. We got one more other quest we can do first. Nah. We're gonna keep it.
Of course, darling.
We need to go directly...
You have been waylaid by enemies and must...
Directly back to the
That's
map
your
we just
design.
came from. Because I'm kind of silly. Alright, we are looking for...
Your company is a welcome part of this group.
Oh, I always love a good compliment.
Khalid, your wife is right there, dude. Just saying. Okay. 1700, 3300. Can we angle away in time? It's like, yes. That's good. Unfortunately, that enemy is like right in the direction I need to go for to find the quest. I may need to stealth Safana and send her in. As it looks like I will. Alright, girlfriend, get a move on. Here's what we need. Dead cat. Simple enough. This unfortunate cat appears to have ventured too close to the tumultuous waterfall in which he found it. Its wet and battered form is devoid of all signs of life. Okay. Now we need to go find the cat's owner, who thankfully is not far off.
If that's your desire.
Right up this ledge, I believe. Yeah, right there. Drienne. Now we hopefully have a good reaction. Our experience is the same either way, but I'd like the reputation point. We'll see. Pixie, my cat, she was playing close to the waterfall and slipped. I hope she's alright. Drienne's cat. Through her tears, the dear child Drienne has asked me to rescue her cat from a waterfall. Although I haven't the heart to tell her so, I fear the worst.
I want my mommy.
Ha ha ha! It's alright, she's done this before. I guess Daddy will just have to raise her again. Here, you can have this scroll Daddy gave me. I can't read the words yet anyways. Okay. From the sound of it, this isn't the first time Drienne's cat has died. 9 lives my arse. Give me my own personal necromancer and I'll do the same. She has given me one of her father's scrolls, however. Whatever it is, it should prove interesting. Alright, now this is good. It's an unidentified protection scroll. A protection scroll is a set of magical runes imprinted on enchanted parchment. These scrolls are unique in that any class of character can read them, whether adept in magic or not. When the runes are read aloud, the protective magic is released upon the target of the reader's choice. These scrolls can have a wide variety of beneficial effects, though care should be taken with scrolls gained from suspicious sources. Alright, we got a few things to do on this last one here. Alright, I got a couple of things I need to go secure, but first let's level up Protag. He has arrived at level 2. Nothing. Level up results. Thaco reduced by 1, additional hit points gained 15, more increased by 1. Boom, baby. Oh, no.
I keep very pleasant company.
Okay.
Of course, darling.
So we are now up to 18 reputation, which is pretty great. First things first, let's get Safana back to the crew.
Of course, darling.
Alright, now the next thing we're going to do, not in this episode, but eventually, is go and rescue Dynaheir from the Gnoll Stronghold. We're going to use Safana via stealth to do it without having to do combat. But in order to get Dynaheir out, which we actually need, in order to start the most basic combat, we need to make sure Dynaheir knows blindness. And with that, she'll be able, with her on board, we'll be able to get through a few quests. So, we need 2 things now, which I'm going to see if I can get in the next 10 minutes. We need an invisibility potion, so Dynaheir can get out without combat, and then we need a blindness scroll for her. I don't actually need the blindness scroll beforehand, I guess, but, you know. Where can I get a potion of invisibility? That is the question. God, your fucking ads. Killing me. Come on. river. Alright. Well, I tell you what. I think I may have already found the only ones I'm going to find. So we're going to end it here. I'm running out of time anyway. Next time, we're going to go seek out those supplies. A healing potion, or not a healing, an invisibility potion, and a scroll of blindness. And we're going to go rescue Dynaheir from the Gnoll Stronghold. Until then, this has been Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, I do hope you'll give it a like. Consider dropping a comment and subscribing to the channel. If you're interested, please check out my Patreon, Discord, and Twitch. All links are in the video description. Either way, I'm grateful for your time and attention. I appreciate you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.